What happens when love and hip-hop explodes into the messiest scandal the cameras have ever caught? Fans thought they'd seen it all: cheating rumors, secret babies, and endless shade. But nothing, absolutely nothing, compares to the night Erica was allegedly caught in a shower with Kirk Frost, while Rasheeda and Yandy were left piecing together the betrayal. Anonymous insiders claim this wasn't just a heated argument. This was a full-on ambush. One side screaming about loyalty, the other side throwing receipts like confetti, and somewhere in the middle, a broken marriage, a toxic friendship, and a shower scene that fans still can't stop replaying. But here's the real twist. This wasn't leaked by accident. Sources whisper it was staged, recorded, and strategically dropped to shatter reputations. Why? Because in this game, scandal equals ratings, and somebody wanted to end Rasheeda's reign once and for all. Before we dive into this explosive breakdown, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because here on Celebrity Press, the drama never sleeps and neither do the secrets. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Celebrity Press, where secrets explode before your eyes. The night love and hip-hop fans can't stop whispering about didn't just appear out of nowhere. It was years in the making, years of cheating rumors, messy blogs, and friendships that were only loyal when the cameras were rolling. And at the center of it all, Erica, Kirk Frost, Rasheeda, and Yandy, four names that carry more drama than an entire season of the show. Let's rewind. Kirk Frost and Rasheeda have been labeled love and hip-hop royalty for a decade. But royalty in reality TV comes at a cost. Every mistake, every rumor, every betrayal becomes front-page gossip. And Kirk? He practically made a career out of testing Rasheeda's patience. From DNA tests to side chicks, his scandals became the very fabric of love and hip-hop Atlanta. Fans stopped asking if Kirk would mess up again. The question was always when. Enter Erica. Fiery, outspoken, and allergic to silence. Wherever there's smoke, she's either holding the match or screaming that somebody else lit it. And for years, her tension with Rasheeda has been brewing under the surface. At first, it was harmless shade, side eyes during reunions, subliminals on social media. But insiders claim it shifted into something darker once whispers about Erica and Kirk's friendship started hitting the blogs. Anonymous sources close to production swear there were private DMs between Erica and Kirk that never saw the light of day. Late-night messages, deleted threads, phone calls that always happened when Rasheeda wasn't around. That's how one insider described it. And while fans debated whether it was just clout-chasing talk, Rasheeda was reportedly keeping screenshots in a folder she never dared to show publicly, receipts she was saving for the perfect moment. But then came Yandy. Always the businesswoman, always the mediator. Or so she wanted the world to believe. Yandy and Rasheeda's bond was supposed to be unshakable. The type of friendship that could survive industry snakes and Hollywood lies. Except, as we've seen time and time again, loyalty and love and hip-hop doesn't come with guarantees. Behind the scenes, Yandy wasn't just mediating, she was allegedly collecting receipts of her own. Some claimed she was tired of being dragged into other people's mess. Others believed she was strategically positioning herself to control the storyline. Either way, her role in this scandal is impossible to ignore. Now, here's where the whispers turned dangerous. Blogs began dropping hints about a secret meetup between Kirk and Erica. At first, it sounded like typical gossip, recycled rumors meant to stir up clicks. But then footage surfaced. Grainy, shaky, clearly filmed on a hidden phone. The kind of footage that makes fans stop scrolling and hit replay. The clip allegedly showed Erica and Kirk entering the same hotel. No entourage, no producers, just the two of them, slipping inside as if they didn't want anyone to notice. But in the world of love and hip-hop, nothing stays hidden for long. By the time the reunion buzz was heating up, rumors of what went down inside that hotel had already set social media on fire. And that's when the confrontation started to build. Rasheeda, tired of whispers behind her back. Erica, refusing to back down. Yandy, caught in the crossfire but holding secrets of her own. Production insiders even leaked that the cast was warned to keep the energy high because VH1 cameras were ready to capture every explosion. Translation? This wasn't just personal. This was business. Fans online began connecting dots. Why did Kirk suddenly disappear from filming for 2 days? Why did Erica go silent on social media right after? And why did Rasheeda suddenly post cryptic quotes about betrayal and loyalty? None of it made sense until the word shower started circulating in group chats and private fan forums. According to multiple anonymous sources, what leaked next wasn't just a casual receipt. It was intimate. Too intimate. You don't just accidentally catch 2 people in a shower together, one insider joked. Another whispered that the footage was never meant to leave the hotel, that it was filmed by someone who knew exactly what they were doing. The build-up was brutal. Erica firing shots in interviews, calling Rasheeda pressed, and accusing her of hiding behind a broken marriage. Rasheeda clapping back with passive-aggressive shade, reminding fans that mistresses don't last, but wives do. And Kirk? Silent. Too silent. His silence only made the rumors louder. Because when a man who built a reputation off drama suddenly shuts his mouth, fans know something bigger is boiling. Yandy, meanwhile, played both sides, publicly supporting Rasheeda while privately texting Erica, telling her, "Don't let these blogs control your story." That's the kind of double energy that keeps this franchise alive. But it also made fans wonder, was Yandy the one who leaked the footage in the first place? Or was she just waiting for the right time to drop her own bombshell? By the time the cast confronted each other face to face, the tension was unbearable. Words weren't enough anymore. Everyone knew the confrontation would turn ugly. Erica wasn't just accused of sneaking around with Kirk, she was allegedly caught. Rasheeda wasn't just mad about rumors, she was furious about the humiliation. And Yandy? She was standing there, watching both sides collapse, secretly holding the biggest ace of them all. The cameras were rolling, the cast was screaming, and the internet was already choosing sides. But the real chaos didn't start until the whispers became visuals. Until the hotel leaks hit the blogs. Until fans saw exactly why this scandal would go down as one of the wildest in love and hip-hop history. And that moment? The one where Erica and Kirk weren't just linked by gossip, but by something far harder to deny. That's where the shower enters the story. That's where things turn from messy to unforgettable. Because if you thought this was just another cheating rumor, think again. What happened next didn't just rattle Rasheeda. It didn't just divide Yandy's loyalty. It didn't just silence Kirk. It turned love and hip-hop upside down. The whispers had already become too loud to ignore. By the time the hotel footage started surfacing, love and hip-hop wasn't just trending, it was exploding. Fans had seen Kirk Frost embarrass Rasheeda before, but never like this. And Erica? She wasn't backing down. She was doubling down. What leaked next didn't feel like a coincidence. It felt intentional. Grainy phone clips. Shadows moving behind fogged-up glass. The outline of 2 figures too close for comfort. Fans swore it was Erica and Kirk, caught mid-shower. Blogs went wild. Screenshots spread like wildfire. And Rasheeda? She didn't need confirmation. The betrayal in her eyes said it all. But of course, this is love and hip-hop. Receipts don't just leak, they explode on camera. Which is why the infamous confrontation began. Insiders who were there described it like a heavyweight fight. But instead of punches, it was insults, accusations, and receipts flying across the room. Producers were allegedly grinning behind the cameras because they knew this wasn't just TV gold, this was franchise-saving fire. And it all started with Erica stepping into the room, smirking like she'd already won. "I've heard you've had a lot to say," she snapped, her voice dripping with sarcasm. "So, I'm here to hear all the things you've been running your mouth about." Rasheeda, already furious, didn't waste a second. "Girl, you've been on podcasts talking about me and Kirk, throwing shade left and right. Don't act brand new. You said enough." Erica leaned back, unfazed. "One podcast. That's it. And I was just speaking the truth." "The truth?" Rasheeda fired back, her voice breaking with rage. "The truth is you've been sneaking around with my husband. The truth is you've been out here making a fool out of yourself. And the truth is..." The truth is what? Erica cut in, smirking like the cameras weren't even there. That your husband prefers me? That while you're busy playing the perfect wife, he's finding peace somewhere else. The room fell silent. Even the producers leaned forward. Yandy, sitting in the corner, shook her head in disbelief. Fans would later say her face looked like she was torn between disgust and fascination. But Erica wasn't done. She leaned forward, her eyes locked on Rasheeda. You want to talk about receipts? Let's talk about these receipts. That's when the whispers about the shower video became a weapon. Erica didn't pull out her phone, but her words were enough. Everybody's seen it. The blogs have it. You can deny it all you want, but you know exactly who was in that shower. Rasheeda's voice cracked. You are obsessed. Obsessed with my marriage. Obsessed with my life. While I'm out here yelling for the culture, you're pressed. You gotta go be pressed somewhere else. You're embarrassed. Erica clapped back. That's the problem. And don't act like Kirk didn't go looking for me. He found me. He chose me. And now the whole world knows it. Yandy finally spoke, her voice calm but cutting. This isn't about culture. This isn't about truth. This is about two women fighting over a man who doesn't deserve either of you. Fans online later called it the realest thing Yandy ever said. But in the moment, it was gasoline on the fire. Rasheeda turned on Yandy instantly. Don't act like you're innocent. You've been sitting here collecting headlines, pushing stories to the blogs. You've been throwing me under the bus. Yandy threw her hands up. Please, don't put this on me. I don't need your messy marriage to make headlines. The shouting grew louder, voices overlapping, insults flying like daggers. Erica accused Rasheeda of living a lie. Rasheeda accused Erica of being a side chick who could never. Yandy kept warning both of them to stop dragging her name. And somewhere in the middle, Kirk stayed silent, as if pretending silence would erase the receipts. Then Erica dropped the line that sent shockwaves across the entire franchise. I can wake up every day knowing that your man, your husband, has been with me, on camera, in that shower, and there's nothing you can do about it. The room froze. Rasheeda's eyes widened, her face pale. The producers knew they had struck gold. Because Erica hadn't just admitted it, she had bragged about it. Blogs later claimed that Rasheeda stormed out, tears streaming, while Yandy sat stunned in silence. But others insist she stayed, shouting until security had to step in. Either way, the damage was done. The shower leak wasn't just rumor anymore. It was weaponized live on camera. Fans went wild online. Some defended Rasheeda, calling her the queen who deserves better. Others sided with Erica, claiming she was just speaking the truth no one wanted to hear. And Kirk? He became the villain all over again. A man who could never escape his own scandals. But here's the part nobody expected. The leak didn't just expose Kirk and Erica. It pulled Yandy deeper into the fire. Anonymous insiders started dropping hints that she wasn't just a bystander. She was the puppet master. Screenshots began circulating of texts where Yandy allegedly told producers, "Make sure the cameras catch this right." Was Yandy orchestrating the drama all along? Was the shower leak part of a bigger plan to dethrone Rasheeda and crown herself the queen of love and hip-hop? The truth was about to get darker. Because while fans thought the shower leak was the climax, it was only the beginning. What came next would drag everyone, Erica, Rasheeda, Yandy, and Kirk, into a scandal so deep that even VH1 didn't know how to contain it. And when the final receipts hit the blogs, fans wouldn't just be choosing sides. They'd be questioning everything they thought they knew about love and hip-hop. Because if Erica bragging about the shower was shocking, the fallout would be devastating. When the shower bomb dropped, love and hip-hop didn't just trend. It combusted. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere you looked, there were memes, screenshots, and endless arguments about whether Erica had just destroyed Rasheeda's marriage on live TV. But the real story wasn't just the shower. It was the fallout. Rasheeda was reportedly seen leaving the set in tears. She was shaking. One anonymous crew member spilled. She didn't even want to finish filming. She kept saying, "I can't do this again, not again." Fans immediately remembered the years she spent forgiving Kirk's betrayals. The DNA tests, the side babies, the endless rumors. This time, though, it looked different. This wasn't just whispers. This was humiliation splashed across every blog, every gossip site, every timeline. Kirk, on the other hand, played his usual game. Silence. No tweets. No interviews. No apologies. Some insiders say production told him to stay quiet until the reunion, to let the scandal breathe. Others claim he simply didn't care, that Kirk had gotten so used to being the villain, he wore it like armor. Either way, his silence screamed louder than words. And Erica? She doubled down. She went live on Instagram within 24 hours of the episode airing, sipping wine and smirking as thousands of fans flooded her comments. "If y'all mad, stay mad," she laughed. "Receipts don't lie." She didn't admit it. She didn't deny it. She just fueled the fire, daring Rasheeda to swing back. But the most surprising twist came from Yandy. At first, she stayed quiet. Too quiet. Fans noticed she didn't post her usual behind-the-scenes photos. No captions, no hashtags. Just silence. And when Yandy goes quiet, people get suspicious. Because silence, in the world of love and hip-hop, is rarely innocent. Then the leak started. Screenshots of alleged text messages between Yandy and producers surfaced online. One message supposedly read, "Make sure we catch the shower angle. That's the money shot." Another showed her saying, "Let Erica do the talking. Rasheeda's reaction will carry the scene." If those texts were real, it meant Yandy wasn't just a bystander. She was a strategist, pulling the strings while Erica and Rasheeda tore each other apart. Fans instantly split into camps. Some called her the ultimate mastermind. Others branded her a snake hiding behind a fake halo. Rasheeda, meanwhile, started posting cryptic messages. Sometimes the devil wears a smile. Loyalty is everything until it isn't. Each caption was like a dart, and everyone knew exactly who they were aimed at. Erica reposted them with laughing emojis, while Yandy pretended she wasn't bothered. But insiders claim Rasheeda was already threatening to walk away from the franchise for good. VH1 panicked. The shower scandal might have been ratings gold, but losing Rasheeda, the woman many called the Queen of Atlanta, would be catastrophic. Executives allegedly begged her to stay, promising her creative control and even teasing a spin-off focused on her business empire. But Rasheeda wasn't convinced. Because this time, the betrayal wasn't just about Kirk. It was about trust, friendship, and a franchise that thrived on her pain. The fans, however, couldn't get enough. #Showergate trended for days. TikTok creators reenacted the fight, lip-syncing Erica's lines with soap and water props. Twitter turned Yandy's silence into a meme, a woman sipping tea in the corner while chaos exploded around her. And on Instagram, the comments under Kirk's posts turned savage. Hope that shower was worth it. Rasheeda deserves better. The villain strikes again. But behind the laughter, there was darkness. Anonymous insiders began whispering about legal fallout. Allegedly, the shower footage wasn't supposed to air. It was considered private material, something leaked by a rogue crew member. Rumors swirled that Rasheeda's legal team was preparing to sue. And if that lawsuit moved forward, it wouldn't just target Erica, it would target VH1 itself. That's when the conspiracy theories exploded. Was the shower leak a setup by producers desperate for ratings? Was Yandy really texting behind the scenes to orchestrate it? Or was this all just another messy twist in Kirk's never-ending cycle of betrayal? One insider dropped a bombshell in an anonymous blog post. Y'all don't even know the half of it. The shower footage wasn't the only leak. There's more. Way more. And if it comes out, love and hip-hop will never be the same. That one sentence sent fans spiraling. What could be worse than the shower? Some speculated about a hidden baby. Others claimed there were multiple tapes. A few even suggested that another cast member, not Erica, was also involved with Kirk. The theories got darker by the hour, and producers said nothing. Silence became the loudest confirmation of all. Meanwhile, Erica basked in the chaos. She posted cryptic captions like, "I don't chase men. They chase me." She hinted at new opportunities coming her way. And every time Rasheeda tried to clap back, Erica's fans swarmed her comments, calling her pressed and washed. For Rasheeda, the humiliation wasn't just personal. It was public. Her image as the strong, resilient wife had been shattered. This time, she wasn't the woman holding the family together. She was the woman betrayed in the most humiliating way possible. And no cryptic caption could fix that. As the dust settled, one thing became clear. This wasn't just a scandal. This was a fracture in the very foundation of love and hip-hop. Erica versus Rasheeda. Rasheeda versus Yandy. Kirk versus his own silence. Fans versus the franchise. Everyone had chosen sides, but nobody knew how it would end. Because as shocking as the shower was, the real bomb hadn't even dropped yet. Insiders warned that there were more receipts that would drag in names nobody expected. And when those surfaced, the entire franchise could collapse under the weight of its own secrets. So the question remained, was this just another messy season of love and hip-hop, or was it the scandal that would finally end it all? So now the question everyone's asking, was this the moment that shattered Rasheeda's marriage for good? Or was it just another twisted chapter in Kirk Frost's endless scandal saga? Because let's be honest, if a man can survive DNA tests, public cheating confessions, and side babies, then maybe even a shower leak won't stop him. But this time it feels different. This wasn't just whispers in the blogs. This wasn't just anonymous insiders. This was Erica, bold as ever, standing on camera bragging that Kirk was hers too. And whether you believe her or not, the damage is permanent. Fans will never look at Rasheeda the same. They'll never see Kirk as anything but the villain. And Erica? She just turned herself into the most dangerous woman in love and hip-hop history. But here's the real question. Was Yandy the mastermind pulling the strings? Was this whole scandal staged by producers desperate to save a sinking franchise? Or was this simply the most reckless betrayal Atlanta has ever seen? One thing's for sure, nothing about love and hip-hop will ever be the same again. And that's why I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Erica's telling the truth? Or is this just another clout-chasing stunt? Is Rasheeda finally going to walk away? Or will she stand by Kirk once again? And do you believe Yandy is as innocent as she claims? Or is she the silent puppeteer behind #Showergate? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss the next scandal. Because trust me, if you thought this was messy, the next secret waiting to drop will leave you speechless.